Hey everybody, Mr. Bone here, and taking a look at what we did this week in sixth grade and what we're looking forward to next week in sixth grade. So this is for everybody to view. Some of you were in class. I know some of you are at home doing the remote learning full time. So I just wanted to do a little recap of what we've done and where we're going. So let's take a look at what this week entailed first. This is what our assignments look like. So Team Hemlock on Monday went over their assignments and syllabus and got seats and all that. On Tuesday, Team Husky did that. If you were at home full time for these 2 weeks, which we have 1 week left of, it would probably be best if you just pick one group that you want to be a part of, whether you want to be Hemlock or Husky, and then if you follow that detail along for the week, then by the end of the week you're still back on track with everybody else. So pick one and do that. Wednesday, both groups did the big test. Again, if you were home, I did send some other information on Google Classroom. Remember, for everybody, that's going to be important that you check your Google Classroom regularly. And I know that a lot of you don't do this, but you need to start checking your email. For some of you, email seems like just what old people do, but it is the way we're going to run things. So make sure you are checking your email from all of your teachers and checking Classroom regularly, because if you have me first hour, I might not have everything up for first hour that you need. So in that case, you're going to come back and look. I am recording some of the classes as I'm doing them, so I obviously can't record it and have it posted at the exact same time. So sometimes it takes a while for me to get it posted after I've recorded. So you're going to have to keep checking just to make sure that you're caught up at all times. Next week, we are going to take a look at a memory map, and you're going to draw your memory map, your first one of the year. That's going to then be used later on to create a grade for you. So you do want to do your best on the memory map. There isn't a whole lot you can study for. Just know that when you come in on those days, please have a pencil. This would be one time that I'm not going to recommend you use a pen. So try to make sure you have a pencil those days. Those of you who are staying home full time, I will get some specific information to you on how I want you to do your memory map, and we'll go from there. On Wednesday, we're going to take a look at our first essential question. I know that we've already pointed it out on the bulletin board back there, but there's a little video that I made that kind of explains it, what it is, what we do with it. And so we'll look at that video. So if you're home, you can also look at that video. That includes full-time home and just home for that day. So make sure you go ahead and look at that video. And then we're going to start on this culture lesson, or trying to fill out the culture chart. More information on that will be coming as well. In red on my assignments, those are the learning targets that we're trying to hit that day. Up until Wednesday, we haven't really had learning targets because it's been a lot of reviewing and procedures and stuff like that. So here on, you should probably start seeing more of those red learning targets. Thursday, again, both groups will be completing their culture chart and starting to work on a culture paper. We're going to write a paper right away, and we'll work on that during the day. The culture chart is due at the end of the hour, and the culture paper won't be due until Tuesday the 8th, because we have this long weekend coming up, and that's when you'll be able to turn that in. Now, we'll turn it in at the end, at the beginning of the hour. So those of you who are in class, if you're having problems with the uploads, we can work on that. If you're not in class, I would suggest you try to give it a shot to upload before Tuesday morning. And if you don't know how to upload, then you can email me some questions on how to do that, and I will try to make that as easy as possible. I probably could end up making a instructional video on how to upload to Google Classroom and put that on too. And so that's a week from now to worry about that. So we will get to that video later if I get a chance to make that. So that's what's coming up for this week, for this past week, what we did, and this coming up week of what we're going to be doing. And again, just reminders to be looking at your email and be looking at Google Classroom. As soon as I get these videos up and out, I will be going through and checking grades for exit tickets that have gone out and try to get everything all updated before the end of the class, before the end of the school day today, so that you have all grades in and you know what's coming up for next week. Given that, I will see you guys on Monday or Tuesday, unless you're staying home full time. And in that case, I will be waiting for emails of any questions. See you later.